My mother publicly humiliated me at my grandmother's funeral. What happened next left the entire family speechless. My grandmother's funeral was supposed to be about remembering her. Instead, my mom decided it was the perfect venue to announce my failures. We're at the reception. About 150 relatives, family friends, my grandmother's bridge club. Everyone's sharing memories, eating finger sandwiches, being respectful. Then my mother taps her glass, stands up, clears her throat. While we're all together, she announces, I want to ask for help. My son got fired 3 months ago and still hasn't found work. If anyone knows of any opportunities, please let me know. He's really struggling. The room went silent. My Uncle Dave actually laughed nervously. My cousins wouldn't make eye contact. Aunt Marie gave me this pitying head tilt. I just sat there, face burning, staring at my plate. My wife grabbed my hand under the table. Let's go, she whispered. No, I said quietly. It's fine, because here's what my mother didn't know. The day after I got fired from my director position at Techmark Solutions, I'd signed a consulting contract with their biggest competitor, Innovate Systems. Full NDA, making triple my old salary. I'd been working from home, so she just assumed I was unemployed and depressed. But at my grandmother's funeral, not the time to correct her. So I smiled politely and endured another 90 minutes of sympathetic looks. 2 days later, my phone rings at 7 a.m. Mom, panicking. The board called an emergency meeting. Someone leaked our Q3 strategy document to Innovate Systems. They're accusing me of corporate espionage because you worked there. I took a sip of my coffee. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate? They're talking about legal action. Did you take anything when you left? I took my personal notebooks, my coffee mug. That's it. Those notebooks had proprietary information. Those notebooks had my personal work notes. Check my severance agreement. I own them. Silence. Look, I need your help. Can you consult? Emergency basis? Name your price. I leaned back in my chair. Sorry, Mom. I'm not available. What do you mean not available? I have a client call in 20 minutes. Long pause. Who's the client? Can't say. NDA. Another pause. I could practically hear the gears turning. Wait, when you say you're not available, are you working? I've been working since the day after I left Techmark. For who? I told her. The silence that followed was deafening. Then, quietly, you've been working for Innovate this whole time? Yes, and you let me humiliate you at Mom's funeral? You humiliated me at Mom's funeral? I just didn't correct you. She hung up. Over the next week, the situation spiraled. 3 of Techmark's biggest accounts requested meetings with Innovate Systems. Not because I was poaching them, because I'd been their primary contact for 5 years, and they followed relationships, not companies. My mom called daily, first angry, then desperate, then bargaining. If you just told me. When, Mom? During your announcement? After? Maybe when you emailed the entire family asking if anyone could give me a pity interview? I was trying to help. You were trying to control. There's a difference. Wednesday morning, my Uncle Dave calls. Your mom's asking around about job opportunities. Board forced her out. Non-compete prevents her from going to any direct competitors. That's rough, I said, meaning it. I didn't want her to suffer. I just wanted her to understand. Friday afternoon, she calls again. I need to ask you something. Her voice was different, smaller. Would Innovate Systems consider me for a consulting position? I have 20 years of experience in— Mom, I interrupted gently. I'm not the right person to ask. Why not? Because while we're all together, I should probably mention that you publicly humiliated your son at his grandmother's funeral. That tends to affect professional recommendations. The line went quiet. I'm sorry, she finally said. I genuinely thought I was helping. I know, but helping means asking what someone needs, not assuming you know better. She found work eventually. Smaller company, less prestige. We talk now, but it's different. She asks questions instead of making announcements.